My name's Alex Pandolfo. I'm 63 years old. I was diagnosed with Alzheimer's in, I think it was May the 10th, 2015. I did most of my learning when I was teaching. So I've always been that kind of person that wanted to keep on moving, keep on flowing. And I was reading stuff, and there was no issue around plagiarism, there was no issue around it being badly structured or anything like that, and I wasn't understanding it. My friend Alan, who's got it, when Alan talks, how are you, Alan? What did you do yesterday? Thingy, and so people are quite happy to accept that he's got Alzheimer's because that fits into it, because he can't remember what he did. But I haven't got it because their perception of what Alzheimer's should be is about memory and not perception. And I think that is one. I think that's what the question was, wasn't it? What's one of the most popular misconceptions? Do you accept that part of daily life is making plans to do things you want to do? I can't do that any longer because I can't go walking, because I can't go on my bike. I can't, the push bike's there because I've not got around to throwing it away yet. I love reading. I can't read. I watch documentaries, but part way through the documentary, I can't even follow Emmerdale. It's right. So in that way, it's impacted on the quality of my life, and I think that's the issue. My father didn't know who I was for a long time. He beat me up several times because he thought I was a burglar. He was abusive to my mother. He didn't know who she was. And I think that's just criminal, for me to be fighting people that are trying to support me. Now, never mind the suffering I'm going through. What about that? The man that you've loved, that you've seen develop. My sisters, my friends, my partner, all this kind of stuff. It'd be horrible for them to kind of witness that. Doesn't matter how much I worry about the Alzheimer's, it won't go. Worrying doesn't get rid of Alzheimer's, full stop. So what is the point? And my thoughts were, I like me, and and I like the way I'm still moving on. I'm progressing, and I had to find a way of giving it some value. And I think because of the extra time, I was able to then say, well, look, the Alzheimer's is something that I can use as part of my campaigning, and I can become more involved in trying to get the law changed. Without wishing to sound self-centered, people with Alzheimer's like myself, that means that by the time I've got 6 months to live, A, I wouldn't have capacity, so I wouldn't be able to make a decision. B, I could have spent 5 or 6 years being the antithesis of what I am now. I've accepted, and I'm quite happy with the fact that I've got to die before I need to do, because that's all that's available. And that, to me, is a much better psychological and emotional decision. It's a much sounder decision to make than just fall victim to what the Alzheimer's will bring. But the problem I do have is I'm going to start a sentence now, and theoretically I might not end that sentence, because that's how quickly it could kick in. I should thank it, because I'm going to go out places, I'm going to meet people. I've had Alzheimer's, I wouldn't be meeting you today. So it's a new experience, and I know when we were speaking earlier, you said that you love this whole concept of yourself doing things where it raises your awareness or raises other people's awareness. So thank you, Alzheimer's, for giving me the opportunity to try and develop that awareness amongst others.
You'll never break or fall. I know I lost it all, but I've seen you on the other side. Said he's gonna find out, knocking down the door so loud. Sally's gonna find out, breaking down the